Hello and welcome back to Frontier Town Survival with Sabbath Kiwi. What you saw there was just the job I did last night, well, in August. And I just thought I'd do some little cuts so you could see I did it. And yeah, we got a harvesting job on this morning. Well, at any time today, but this is the job we're doing today. Now I'm going to spend a few grand on this thing to go pick some rubbish up. I know it's the lazy way, I guess, but anyway I look at it, I've got to get rid of the pallets. It's like a necessity of the map, I believe. So I'll do it the quickest way possible because I need money to start the town outside the walls. So we'll do this. I'm going to go around this morning and pick up a few bins, try and make a dent. I don't know how many there are in total on the map. I don't know how to use this. Okay. Oops, wrong cover. And I guess we just, there we go, auto load, sweet. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Obviously, open the boot and start loading up the trash. So that's going to be us this morning, and I'll maybe jump in and do a bit more before it gets dark tonight if we have time. Like I say, just clear up these pallets because we're going to need them when we start putting our field out there. The harvest job is over here, 41, sorghum. So it should be okay income from that. And that's just going to the farmer's market, so nice and easy. And we've got some metal there we could probably collect at some stage too. I don't think you can collect both at the same time, so that's okay. We'll come back for the metal another day. Yeah, I know it's not really immersive this way, but it gets the job done, and we've got a bit to do. We've got to get this harvest job done. I want to find a couple more jobs to get our income up. Wouldn't mind maybe later on looking at getting a loan if we have enough in the bank. We'll have to see how that goes. This job's only paying about 2 grand or so, so really I do want a couple more jobs and pick up a sizable amount of bins, I guess, although it doesn't pay too much, I don't think, but that's good. I mean, otherwise it would be cheating, wouldn't it, if it paid quite a bit. So I haven't uploaded for a few days because on the weekend I was playing Age of Empires 4 with my sons and my brother. Getting my butt handed to me on that one. Although I did win one. And yeah, so I've been playing that, and then just trying to get that job done that I took on. It was a bigger field than I thought it was. The one that you saw at the beginning. I had to get that done. And yeah, it's a long narrow field of yeah, wheat I think it was last night. So I did that. Field 1 disappeared like I mentioned earlier, as I went to choose it. Okay, we've come to the boundary, so we'll go back this way. So yeah, been busy doing playing Age of Empires 4. I can't wait. I'm not sure when this video is going to get released. Believe it or not, I've only just discovered that YouTube has a schedule, which saves me stressing about the times of uploads. So yay. So I'm not sure when this will be uploaded. As of recording, it's Wednesday New Zealand time. Starfield release later on today, so I'll try and get this done and released by the weekend. A few edits to do and everything, but yeah, so we just collect all these bins up. Like I say, I know it feels a bit cheatish, but they got to be collected. They put them in the map and I can't do anything. We've been going, what, for about half an hour. About 20 odd thousand litres of trash in the Jeep, or whatever you call it. So we're doing okay. Take a good time to do this, maybe another hour on this, and then we'll jump into our harvest. And I'll see if any other jobs come up as well in that time. I think there is a potato harvest, but I'm not touching that. I am not touching a potato harvest if that's there. It sounds good with the money. I think it was like 30 grand, but yeah, I'm not doing a potato harvest today. We'll probably short of time as it is, but because the 41 is up the other side, and I do want to do a couple other jobs as well, get some money in the bank and try and look at getting a loan, getting started clearing that dirt out the front of our fields in the wasteland, and maybe I don't know, maybe chuck down some greenhouses or a plot of field out, I don't know, but we're going to need money for that, so and I'm going to need to check my mod list and make sure I've got some decent mods on there for that, to help us along the way. I am using the Xbox Series S for this. I was using Xbox One, so all my other mods, my other playthroughs, on that console, so I'd have to re-download them. I've re-downloaded some, but there are like the small tractors, the front loaders and stuff like that I haven't loaded in. Alright, that was a sizable amount of trash there. It's pretty good. So basically just trash collecting this morning, doing the council service, I guess. Whoops, I was nearly running people over. I do have a license. It's nice just driving around here actually. Doing the trash is actually quite a good way of looking around the map too, I suppose. So it's pretty cool that they've done that. I'll try not to run anyone over while we're doing this. Excuse me, thank you. But yeah, I got plans that I want for, I know there's quite a few things we're going to need to get our farm started, so I'm trying to get some money together as fast as possible to maybe get a loan. If I can get $200,000 loan, which will essentially only be 180 because I have to pay the 10% deposit straight away. So 180,000 is going to be close to enough to find the right equipment. I'm going to need a tractor or something. I want to get the lizard forage pickup, the little tool that goes on the front of the tractor. I want to get that to pick up all the dirt. I'm going to need a trailer obviously as well. What we do with the dirt or sand, whichever one it is, I can't remember. What we do with that is another thing. Selling it's obviously probably the best bet, but it's going to be quite a few trips, I think. I've been doing a little bit of experimenting on just another map of this, I guess, another save of this map, just experimenting with things that work in the wastelands and that, so I don't go wasting my money in this save. But yeah, just to see how things work. I haven't actually tried it. I've seen other people do it. I wanted to see how it works before I get into it in here. Anyway, let's find out where we sell this trash. That's metal. Nope, not the metal. There it is. Recyclable trash. It's only about $100 per 1,000 litres, so I'm going to get about, well, $3 grand-ish of this, but that's better than nothing, isn't it? Not bad for a couple hours work in the morning. Excuse me. Right, so we'll go deliver this to the recycling centre, get our pay, and then we can jump in and start harvesting. Get that harvest done. It'll be a few grand with the extra crops as well, I imagine. And then, yeah, hopefully some other jobs pop up in the meantime. I may do some cultivating jobs. They're always nice and easy and they pay a decent amount. Yeah. Where are we? Am I going the right way? I think so. We'll get this right. Ah, yeah, this is down this way, I remember now. We might as well collect those trash cans while we're on our way, while we're going past, to top up. I think we can fit 100,000 litres in here, yeah. So, no biggie, but I'm not sure how many trash cans there are. Quite a few, I imagine. But as I was saying before, was just plans for the farm. We're going to want to get a tractor that's going to handle the forage, the lizard forage pickup. It's a mod. I'll have to download that too. There's also, I'm going to need a trailer to go on the back of what's running that forage pickup. So that's, you know, I'm going to have a tractor that's decent enough to pull it, and we're going to want to maybe put some And I was looking into the vegan paddies as well that they want me to do, that the government have asked me specifically to do, and that takes a bit of work, but there is a way around it. And being in the wastelands with a greenhouse, oh jeez, it goes a bit of money off what this car was worth. But yeah, having a look around, it's... I've lost my train of thought since I crashed now. Heck, what was I saying? God, damn it. Oh, I'll think about what I was saying now, and I'll get back to you on that. Right, sorry about that. I was talking about the vegan patties, wasn't I? It took a while to refresh my memory there. Like, what the heck? Anyway, they want us to do it. That takes a few, but with the greenhouses, we can get we can grow sunflowers, soybeans if we need to, and barley. And we're going to need a crop, because what we need is sunflower oil, barley, flour, soybeans, obviously. So we need to grow all those crops. There may be another crop I need to add in there, I'm just trying to remember. But so there's quite a few, but with the greenhouses we might be able to do it, and I guess it would fit the scenario of being in the wastelands. Can you pick these bins up? But yeah, that's my idea anyway, to get the vegan patties. I think the production's 75 grand. Yeah, production's 75 grand to build the building, plus houses for the workers that we have to build. We'll have to take that into account, and we can buy products. Products are available. I mean, I can buy stuff like flour and sunflower oil. I could buy those and import them from town and use those in the productions until we can grow them. So there's no major hurry to get those done. We would just need to have barley, soybeans growing. And I'm pretty sure there is another ingredient that I am absolutely forgetting. But anyway, that's enough trash for today. Well, for this morning anyway. We basically covered the cost for what this car cost me. So that was good. And we'll just use this every now and then to go run around and pick up the bins. I just thought it's a nice easy way, especially if we do get hit with a pallet count warning and we can't spawn pallets, we can quickly just run around the map and pick things up with that, rather than having to tow out the big front loaders or wheel loaders and whatnot. So we'll get this all loaded up, get this all set up, and I'll get the equipment over to there. It's field 41 on the other side of the map, I think, close to it. Nice decent sized field of sorghum. So we'll see, hopefully we can get a decent pay from that. It's only a couple of grand I think from the contract, but what with the extra materials after, extra crop I should say, we'll get paid a bit more, so excuse me. So I'll get all this set up and hooked up and take it over to the field, and I'll see you over there. Alright, just taking a bit longer to get over here than I thought. I brought the trailers over first because it was faster. The harvest is going to take a wee while to get here, but I will drive it over here. I'm not going to pay someone to do it. I could do, but that just seems like a waste of money. We are running a bit late for the day. It is already nearly 10 o'clock, just after 9:30 I should say. So we got to get cracking on this field, and we do want to make for at least 8 or 9 grand today all up, really, not including the costs that covered the car. So we want to get up to 20 grand by the end of the day. That's my goal. And then hopefully September 2 we can look at getting a loan, or maybe at the end of the day, depending on what the time is. It's a decent looking field of sorghum, I must say, but not the greatest yield. But it should be alright and nice, and there we go, nice and easy to harvest. And this is going to take a wee while, so I'll see you in a bit. It's 10:15. We are nearly there. Yeah, this thing 20 k's an hour. God, I have to reconsider things if I'm going to be doing harvesting jobs out these ways. It's a long way to go with such a slow piece of machinery. But I guess it has given me time to think about what I'm going to do. I think we will go the soy patties. But with that, like I said, that's 75 grand for the production, so I may put that down. And there's nothing stopping us from putting a couple of small fields in the spots we got, but we will need to clear that dirt from the side first. Only because yeah, it's a pain in the butt to get on and off that section, as you saw in the video earlier from the night before. It was just, yeah, nearly spun out and crashed into the container. So, but yeah, we are over there. What kind of jobs do we have? Yeah, there's a potato harvest, 30 grand. I'm not touching that. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes on it. Something will come up later on in this morning. As I say, if worst comes to worst, I'll grab a couple of cultivating jobs. They're nice and easy and can get them done in a couple of hours, usually nice and easy. As long as the field's not too big and the implement's not too small. So we're nearly there, just around this corner now. And then we'll head up to the field up there. That's our field over there. We've got a line of traffic behind us. Sorry, folks. I had been pretty good too up until that point. I was pulling over and letting people past. And I started talking to you lot. Right. It's a slow drive, isn't it? But it's a nice area around here. Nice neighbourhood. Houses look pretty cool. You know, but yeah, we got to start building our town soon. Well, I mean, there's no real hurry, but we've got to start some income. Like, rather than contracting out. Oh, jeez. I mean, maybe we should stick to contracting, because at least it's not our machinery, right? Oops, gosh. That wasn't my plan, close to it. I honestly didn't expect the road to path to be that bumpy. God. Right. So we'll get stuck into this field and see what we can get off this. It shouldn't take too long, I hope. I hope. It shouldn't take too long at all. It's a rather noisy machine, so I don't know if you'll hear much of what I say when I do say something. But, I mean, it's a decent little field. This ain't going to take too long. It's a smallish machine. Average, I guess. Basic. But, not sure how many loads we're going to need to do. They've sent us with 2 trailers, so obviously it's going to be slightly more than 2 trailers usually. But, yeah. So at least we'll get some cash off this. And like I say, keep my eyes open for jobs throughout the day, throughout this job. Yeah, it's not going to take too long, I don't think. So we've got time to do a couple more jobs today, surely. 10% complete already. That's not too bad. So we'll crack on with this and get this done. Yeah. So we've made a sizable dent. We're just probably gonna, this will top up the first trailer, that'll be full. And then we can chuck the rest in the back trailer. That's the first full load there. So yeah, it's going to be slightly more than 2 trailer loads, I imagine, which is always the case. But that's okay, that means extra crop for us, extra product. Oops, bumped the button, sorry. Just wanted to see how full this trailer was getting. I am kind of lazy with that, with the tab over button. I mean, it's just easy and handy, isn't it? So look at that, one machine to the other. So yeah, we still got a little bit to do. It's only been about an hour, I think, in game, so it's not too bad. We're doing okay. Plenty of time to do more jobs after this, or even collect some more rubbish if we have to. We'll see how we go, see what's available. It does get wider up here, so there's a few passes to go just yet. It's deceiving. So we've harvested the field. We just got to deliver the crops now. There's a bit in the harvester left, so I'll have to head back up there with the trailer, I think, after I've done this, and then pick that up and deliver it again. And then we can collect from the job. Perfect time to save as usual. As for where are we? I was going to look at the price of sorghum actually, but I think we'll just wait till we cash in and see. It's only just round the corner. Come on, patient boy. But yeah, it's 12:30-ish, so we still got the afternoon to go. We can do a bit more work out here. Get some money in the bank. Like I say, I really want to get up as close to 20 grand as possible so we can try and get a loan in September too, tomorrow, whatever. Nicely done. And yeah, get a loan and then we can start on our town, because at the moment we're just helping this town out, aren't we? No, we're getting paid, sure, but not doing anything for our town at the moment. So I mean, the first thing first, like I said before, is I want to get rid of all that dirt off the side of the road to make access easier. See how much this gives us. Is it going to be 50%? This contract is 83% complete. %. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more from what's in the harvester out there. So we'll empty this, and they'll need another, what's that going to be, 14%? Yeah. So yeah, that's that job done. As you saw, we got like $700 bonus on top of that, on top of the six, whatever that was. And then we've got a couple of cultivating jobs. One of them is on the field I harvested just before I started this video. So We're doing more work for that bloke. Oh, jeez. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long. It's a decent looking cultivator. So yeah, a couple of cultivating jobs to do. What's the time? It's 1 o'clock. I'm hoping we can finish this and finish the day, and by getting some rubbish bins collected and getting our money up. Hopefully we can get up to like 20 grand. One of these cultivating jobs pays like $6,000, so well worth the time to do that one first. And his equipment I borrowed because it's a bigger equipment, obviously. That means the second field won't take too long. And yeah, we should be up to around 20 grand if my maths is right, hopefully. And then we can look at maybe getting a loan, because I really want to start putting a production down or something. Which is the best way. We've gone the long way around here, haven't we? Whoopsie. That's alright, scenic route. But I guess it's down here. This is always an interesting field. But yeah, hopefully it didn't take too long. It's what, just after 1, so we'll get stuck in. Or if I don't tip it over first and break it. Jeez, in a hurry, as you can see. So yeah, we'll get stuck into this one, It's not going to take us too long. It'll be a couple hours in game to do this, but it's not too bad. Right, is it working? Looks like it's working, isn't it? Yep, it's different texture. Okay, only slightly. That's all good though. It's doing the job. I was just worried I had the wrong field, but yeah, this is the field I harvested. Well, last night in game, I guess. So you can see it's a long, narrow field. It's quite a good field though. And we also got, I think, this one on the left of us now. Yeah, that one to do as well. So we'll get stuck into both of these, get them done, get paid. Look at where we're at, head off to the shop and see if we can talk about getting a loan or figuring out what's our next step. This is deceivingly long, as you can see. It just goes on and on. When I jumped in the harvester to do this, I was like, oh, what have I got myself into? Before I knew it, it was 8 o'clock at night and I was finishing up in the game. So, but paid good, so we might have to keep this guy on. Well, hopefully this guy will keep us on. We'll do some more jobs for him in the future if they pay like this. No, 6 grand for cultivating. Not a bad little earner. So I'll get stuck into this and I'll see you when I'm done. And there we go, those 2 jobs done. Not too bad. There's a couple of small harvesting jobs, not really worth it, but at this time of the day it's 4:30, so we've done pretty good. And we are just shy of 20 grand, which I was aiming for, so it's not too bad. I'm happy with that. We can top up to get over 20 grand by just going around and picking up some more bins with our car. Make sure we don't get run over here. I don't know why I'm running across the road. Or tab across to our vehicle might be better. But yeah, I think we'll finish up the day. Let me go and do some maths and look at some items for sale and such. And work out where we're going to go if I were to get a loan and what's going to happen. And I'll see you in a bit. As you can see, I've decided to go pick up some more trash. I thought we might as well head down to that field 41 area, that back area I call it, the little corner, and pick up the trash around here, try and clear some pallets up before it gets dark. We might as well try and reach that $20,000 mark before the night falls. I still, yeah, I mean, if I get a $200,000 loan, but that's really only 180 grand after paying the deposit. So that's, yeah, it's 180 grand. It's going to help me pick up. I mean, I can lease equipment. That's not a problem too. I can do that, and I might just look at doing that to get rid of the dirt. I mean, just to get the forage pickup is going to be a few grand alone to lease. I think it's like 65 to buy, 65,000 that is. So a little bit of a price range. If that's, well, a third of our money after we get a loan. I also want to put down the production for, I mean, I don't have to put the production down now, but it would help to have it all set up. Looking for some more bins around, but it looks like this is it around here. But yeah, the soy production 75k, so it's going to leave us 100 grand to buy things to feed it. You know, we can buy the products from town, we can, but we're going to have an income, so we're going to have to keep working while running our own town. So that's interesting. I'm not sure how busy we're going to get doing that with 5 times 4. What am I, jeez, whipping around in there looking for rubbish bins. I know, like a, oh jeez, reckless tonight, aren't I? Anyway, yeah, so we can lease that equipment, which is going to cut down our costs just to get rid of the dirt, to make access easier. We're going to have to level out some of that terrain out there, do some landscaping. That's going to cost money. Going to need a tractor, trailers, the production itself. Maybe get a couple of greenhouses to supplement some of the crops for now. The others we can buy. Soybeans are going to take a while to come in. I'm not even sure when we plant those, so if it's soon, we better get cracking and such. So yeah, there's a lot of things to consider, and I'm just trying to write it all down somewhere and figure it out. Looking into mods to make things a little more cost effective, more affordable I should say. Yeah, so there's a lot of things to consider. There's nothing wrong with, there's going to be plenty of work. I mean, you just see these fields we're driving past. I mean, that little one's up for harvest now, but it's only paying like 200 bucks. But the bigger fields next to it are probably going to come up, the corn, the sunflowers. They'll be coming up for harvest soon, so hopefully we can nab those jobs and we beat the train. Oh shoot. Yeah, a little too close for call, but hey, we did it. This guy's probably like, you crazy little... I'll let you finish that sentence. Alright, so we've got like 20,000 litres of trash here, so... which is good. A couple of grand. It's going to take us over 20,000 like I wanted. Nearly missed my turn. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a hurry just to get this done. I mean, I drove around all morning picking up trash, and now at the end of the day I'm doing the same thing. That's all good. If it brings us money, it brings us money. So we're now over 20,000. We're nearly up to 22,000 actually, so that's good. We do have the funds required to go and get a loan if we want. Like I said, I need to go away and do some thinking and work some things out, because there's quite a few pieces to this puzzle that I'm putting together, I guess you could say. Like, and I don't want to go wasting money, because it's going to put us back a whole heap of steps if I do. The dirt getting rid of is the first thing. We'll clear that out. I'm going to need a plow, or can we direct drill? I want to know if I'm going to have to test if I can direct drill into just this dirt, or if someone can tell me if they've tried it and it works or not. It'd be great. But like I say, a lot of pieces to this puzzle. So the next time you come back, we might just be getting a loan, and I'm going to be jumping on Starfield tonight, 7 p.m. So you've probably missed it, but check it out on my channel, and I'm going to do a first playthrough on that. So catch you up later, guys. Take care, and thanks for watching heaps. See ya.